if he goes or not.
Goes with what?
Exactly.
It's all right, Mason. I'm right there with you. I have no idea what he's talking
No,
about.
green light. Like,
Yay.
you go at a green light. You don't stop.
Okay, so we're talking about a traffic light. Sometimes you need to actually, like, clarify what
No,
you're
because we were just talking about you go, and I said, yeah, like, you go at a green light. That's what I said.
The mind of Brandon.
I see the connection now, but I wouldn't have if you didn't explain it.
See? You guys just gotta, like, pay attention to what I first say.
No.
Instead of just ignoring me.
No, you got to act like there's not a bunch of marbles stuck inside your mouth and then garble your way through it and then try to have people then also try to figure out your way of thinking with things, which I'm sorry, it's not all connected.
Hey, prove that it has not been connected once.
I will. That is my overall mission to, like, every last thing now is just proving you wrong in some instance. Like,
That's a
that's
good
now my
friendship
new
right
life
there.
mission.
No. As
friendship.
the old man on the team, I have the wisdom of 6 months over everyone, at least, over Tyler.
Well,
But
we
Tyler-
found the name of the podcast, 6 months
No,
of
no.
wisdom.
No, but Tyler, though, he doesn't argue with me about stuff, so he's got some wisdom above all y'all.
Because he realized that everything that comes out of your mouth is pure garbage, and he doesn't devote the time. He's like, it's not worth it.
That's a lot of effort.
When you're as old as we are,
Oh,
you realize that nothing is worth it anymore.
Feeling good up there, Boomer?
Hey, actually, no. His birthday is this month, so he's not quite the same age yet.
Mhm.
Tyler's birthday?
Yeah, his birthday is February. So he'll be...
gotta do something.
Candace can't do any more of those 6 months older memes.
Yeah.
She loves those.
They're hilarious.
They are hilarious, but I just imagine her, like, doing something important and being like, I'm bored. I'm going to make a meme of Tyler being 6 months younger than Brandon.
It's probably exactly how it goes down, too.
She makes so many of them. She's got good dedication
Right.
to that meme.
Right, there you go. So, hey, y'all, welcome to episode some
Hello.
umpteen number of the Crack Brain Podcast.
I'm pretty sure it's there.
I'm your host, Stephan. Joining me today, we have
Brandon.
And Mason, yay!
Mason
Yay.
back again. Okay, I'm telling you right now, like, you're now stuck doing every episode of the podcast.
Yay!
Well,
Friendship.
It's funny, too, because, like, this month he's been in all the gaming videos,
Mhm.
and it's hilarious to edit them.
Is it? I'm glad.
No, it really is, and it's one of those where, like, sometimes when I'm sitting there trying to look at, like, what clip we should do for, like, social media, I'll comb through an episode and I try to find the good part. With you, I have to do the exact opposite. I'm like, no, gotta save that. All right, hold that back
Yeah.
for later. and whatnot.
I'll-
I'm trying to find moments that are, like, still good, but aren't the best because you have so many.
I watched the Unrail, and the whole time I was like, I could have done this better. I could have been this better, and I'm scared to watch the Unhinged episode. What is it?
No,
the,
on...
the grabby one.
You talking
Uh,
about Heave Ho?
Heave
Ho.
Ho, that came out last
I-
week.
Yeah, I'm scared
The
to watch
first
that
one.
one because I'm like, I probably.
That first one, because that's where we get bull honks from.
I thought about naming it Bull Honks, but I was like, what kind of flagging am I going to get?
Probably none.
I still use that actually. I'm like, I can use this as long as nobody knows.
So now you're just sitting there like, that's complete bull honks.
Yeah, I use an X instead of a KS.
Yes.
yeah, it's
A German well-hung man, and you're just sitting there like, that statement wouldn't be better unless it came out of a bull honks. And as everyone looks over like, that doggone word, and you're like, doggone right.
That dog is
Like,
Bull
well,
Honks.
because my personal group of friends, I've been saying that for so long that they just don't care anymore. They're just like, it's Mason. But I'm sitting there like, hee.
So now you're doing a form of social terrorism to them, now that you know what this word means.
Is that what it is? I have a big history of social terrorism, if that's what that is.
Mason, what do you mean?
Okay. Mysterious past no one knows about.
This is, this is why I love you.
In reality, I just don't do anything. I just hang out under my rock in my barrel.
You say this, so
I texted you guys the picture of my Taekwondo diploma
Yes.
that I
you
got.
did. You did.
No, you have to believe me now.
Well, no, they look to all the people that are possibly watching or listening to this. All right, they haven't seen it. We've seen it. So as far as they're concerned, that still could just be a little piece of paper that you got all calligraphied and whatnot, and just sort of did some little special handwriting to, because they'll never know. So
I look like the kind of special handwriting kind of person.
You-
I could pull that off.
all right, Mason.
Hey, will you calligraphy me a bachelor's degree?
In what?
Absurdity.
Absurdity? Yeah. Like all these jobs now want a bachelor's degree.
Red versus blueism.
Yo,
Basically.
bachelor's degree just to pay $15 an hour.
Welcome to the American workforce.
That's so
buddy.
horrible. It's like I don't want to go down to $15 an hour just, without like, oh, you need a bachelor's degree. I'm like, you don't need a bachelor's degree to do this.
Look, this is the case with it. You either have to find a really good paying but utterly somewhat depressing type job to be able to go and get the price point that you want. And it's like, i.e., being a dock worker over at a a freight company, or you need to have some sort of diploma, or you do what I'm doing.
Can I commission you for a diploma?
It's gonna be drawn in crayon.
See? Mason's going from social terrorism to
Hey.
forgery.
Whoa, upgrade.
Mason the felon. I would love to see a series based off of you being a criminal.
Whoa, no. Just imagine being in a cell with him. Like, how crazy would he go?
See, here's the thing. Mason could be exactly the way that you are right now. And people might assume, like, you're just a low-key serial killer. Like, never tell anybody why you're actually in prison.
Yay.
And just sit there and be like, how you doing, friend? I'm telling you, people will be like, oh, he's killed people. He's killed a lot of people.
Yeah, and then the big guy on the block just steers clear of him or keeps him. No, keeps him as a pet.
Yeah, just sit there and be like, Mason, kill. Okay.
Yeah, and then just someone crosses his path and he's like, "Oh, you do not get in the way of Fluffy."
The first time Mason sits and goes like, what you think, mother? And then Mason all of a sudden goes back and goes, yay.
Yay.
Guaranteed someone's going to be like, no, white boy crazy.
Yeah, his
Hey kid, what you in for? I'm a volunteer.
Yay! His street name will be Bullhonks.
I'm Bullhonks. And someone's going to be like, what?
What's that kid in? Oh, dude, don't touch him. That's bullhunks. Just leave him alone.
Just leave him alone.
Just give
We'll
him his
mess you up.
crayons. He needs his daily allowance of crayons.
Like I said.
You know what happened to Freddy? Him. Who's Freddy? Don't worry about it.
Freddy's gone. Freddy's a ghost now. He haunts that stall.
What?
He haunts the stall.
Oh, I heard something else.
Right. So
Yay.
this week has been especially interesting because for anyone that isn't aware, the last like week and a half, 2 weeks has been Sundance Film Festival. It's something where there's a lot of people that wind up coming out, to rep their film and stuff like that. And as an Uber driver, I deal with 90% of them. There's one aspect of Sundance that I was not prepared for, and that is how many people come out, listen to a bunch of podcasts, and watch a bunch of YouTube, and can recognize people. Because I got recognized like 4 times.
Wait, really? Where were
Yeah.
they from? They just came and was like, "Hey, what's the top podcast in Utah?" Cracked Brain Podcast showed up, right?
Not even close. All right,
They just scrolled to the last page. They're like, "Oh, there's a good one. Let's get these guys."
I don't know how they would they would actually come across it, but there were a couple times where I'm sitting there driving, and all of a sudden, they find like, so what do you do? And I'm like, oh, I just drive Uber, and sometimes I do some other stuff as well. And all of a sudden, like a few people would sit there and be like, "We've heard your voice before. Where?" I'm sitting here going like, none of the stuff that I've voice acted has come out yet.
It's the Hallmark movie you were in.
But I didn't talk in that one. Yeah, it's like I did a whole lot of smiling with my fake son and whatnot. But no, like I didn't actually talk in that one. I don't even think I posted that one over to social media. I think I just posted that one
to me
for
for us
for Crack
for Holiday Hotel.
Yeah, it well Christmas Hotel.
Oh, it's Christmas Hotel.
Yeah, Christmas Hotel.
Oh, I thought it was Holiday.
Yeah, no, Christmas Hotel. If you go in like 54 minutes in,
I'm gonna look that on IMDb.
Okay, great. You're not gonna see my name over.
I know. I want to see it though.
Right.
That guy, that background character, the best background character. Yeah, put him in the credits.
Well, I mean, as like one of the. Okay, no, they had 8 black people inside that movie. Okay, so it was one of those where that was a thing. But no, like the amount of people that would sit there and be all like, "Oh, it's like we've heard your voice before. Where?" And I'm just sitting there like, I do podcasts. Crack brain, and it's like, how? We are idiots. Who listens to us?
Nobody.
Right.
I'm sure Brandon just watches all of these and gives us just.
This is interesting. So a Christmas Hotel.
Okay.
The leading cast is all black.
Yeah.
It's weird for Hallmark.
Yeah. Okay. So it's one of those where I think maybe 4 or so months ago over on Twitter, I actually made that violently apparent and whatnot, to the point of like actually going like, perusing down the Hallmark movie section, seems like I am I am not in the greatest bit of company if I think of if I look at my skin color and whatnot. How many people responded with like, "Oh my God, you're right." Because I
don't know what Hallmark is.
Hallmark, the channel.
So like greeting, like most people think of Hallmark as like greeting cards, but they also have a TV channel.
A TV channel.
Yeah,
okay.
where they make movies which pretty much all have the same setup. Like you could think like, oh, this big city woman's having a wonderful career, and then she goes back home and meets this dude, and they fall in love, and she gives up everything for him. Pretty much that's what it is.
Yeah, so
all right.
And this one, like, granted,
congratulations.
I now own the movie, just so that way I could like kind of go and find my clip and whatnot. Still not watch the movie and whatnot, because most Hallmark movies, they're not good.
Well, this one's got a 6.3 out of 10.
Out of other Hallmark movies.
Should you have said that? Maybe Brandon should say that, and then we can blame it on him if they come back and haunt you.
It's one of those where they're very cookie cutter, and you know what to expect out of of a Hallmark or a Lifetime movie. But that being said, like they're still pretty doggone fun to be able to like actually shoot on and whatnot. Like I had amazing amounts of fun just sitting there messing around with the other extras and whatnot. Like we got told numerous times, like, "Okay, extras in the background, shut up." And we just sit there like, "Hey, okay."
That's why they say
boss.
Quiet on set.
That's the thing, is they would sit there and be like, "Quiet on set," and we'd be like, "Okay, cool. So we're not going to say anything. We're not going to say anything. We're not going to say anything. We're not going to say anything." And then all of a sudden they go cut, and one of us would like rip the hardest fart just to break the tension and be like, "Look what I can do."
That sounds like me.
I'm telling you right now, if Cracked Brain ever dropped over on a Hallmark set, we would be kicked out just on principle. They would look at us, know that we would be up to no good, and be like, "No, just go away. Go away."
Tyler would be hidden, and he would sneak around. I just get that. Like he would be hidden, and they would have to find him to kick him out.
knowing Tyler, so a lot of times they'll do B-roll, which is basically like it's additional footage to kind of go and pepper in through a film or production just to help set the scene. So like if you've ever watched a movie and it's just like they're kind of looking at different aspects of the street or over of the city, but none of the key actors are there, that's B-roll. All right. So it's one of those where they would have us kind of go and walk down Main Street, just sort of like, okay, we're just walking, trying not to do anything. And they'd sit there and be like, roll cameras, okay, action. We'd sit there and just walk across. And then all of a sudden they'd be like, and cut. And half of us would wind up just kind of like crab scooting over back to our positions. And we'd just be sitting there facing the camera like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You know, and they'd just be sitting there dying. And we're like, that's right, you guys aren't going to use this footage. You're not using this footage. And all the time, like the director or the AD would sit there and be like, stop it. It's one of the reasons why, like, during the scene where we're all kind of like we're it's supposed to be like a Santa costume contest and whatnot. There were numerous times where the actress that's right over there, she was Ashley over in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like, I would sit there and kind of like crack jokes to my fake son, and she'd be laughing and like couldn't keep her composure getting ready to do the scene. They'd be like, okay, speed, and she's still cracking up, she's still laughing. All right, ready, and then all of a sudden she'd be all like, okay, and I'd sit there and go like, don't mess up. And all of a sudden like, action, and she was like, wait. Start laughing. Like, so there's a couple of scenes where like they made it into the movie where she's already smiling. It's like, and welcome to the holiday, you know, and all that. And I'm like, I was making you laugh.
Oh yeah. I just picture like extras and walk. Don't fart, don't fart, don't fart, don't fart.
No, it wasn't don't fart. It was time to fart. To sit there, not yet, not yet, not yet. Cut, rip ass.
20 more seconds.
15
more
don't
seconds.
force the fart.
No, that's how sharts happen.
Yeah.
Right?
I sometimes I question it at work. Like, I go check.
Dude, I do that now. I think that's just a thing of now getting older. Look, old man facts. Get ready. All right, start writing
right.
stuff down.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I have now gingerly escorted myself into the age of like actually having to test my own farts. Kind of do that like little burp. Okay, I think I'm safe. And then going forward.
On the way down here, I had to stop at the gas station and check.
You're just like, hold up.
I'm like, it feels a little moist. Let's go in the bathroom and wipe. Oh, okay, we're clean. We're good.
It's like you don't know if it's swass or just a dirty fart.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not fun checking it.
No, it's not fun if you don't let it be fun. I love being at this age now.
Yeah, well, yeah. I fart constantly because I'm an old man and I don't care anymore.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Is you just have to stop caring about it. So, like,
like,
you go,
I don't care.
you mess your shorts and whatnot. You just live with the consequences and be like, that's right. And then you make it blatantly obvious if someone brings it up. Like, does someone smell that? I crap my pants, sir.
Old man advice. Check your farts. Let it be fun. I will remember that for later.
I'm sorry.
Old man farts.
There you go. There you go. You're
Gasping for air.
officially. Here, I better date that. What time is it?
Oh my god. See, and like this is the reason why you guys
02.
need to watch the video section of this, because Mason quite literally has a notepad out and actually is writing all
Got
this
my
stuff
trusty
down.
pocket memo.
Like
Oh, it's got a little string to it.
It does.
you
Whoops.
are, I swear to God, you need to be related to Steve from Blue's Clues.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in an extremely long time.
Never seen Blue's Clues.
How
Check it out.
dare you? I
It
don't
was
care how
past.
old you are.
Yeah, but my kid doesn't live with me, so I didn't grow up watching it or something.
I don't give a crap. The fact that you don't know the majesty that is Mrs. Salt and Mr. Pepper? Mr. Pepper. Damn it. You don't know Baby Paprika.
I also don't watch Nickelodeon. Like, I didn't grow up with cable or anything.
Check it out. This is all I have left until I need a new pocket memo. Started on August 8th.
You
Here,
started
there you
that
go,
on my birthday?
Which birthday?
I did.
My real birthday.
First note is Flower Bandit.
I want to know. Okay, what's the Flower Bandit?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll have to go back and read through
All
what
right.
it is.
Random thing. No, wait. Get
Okay.
it back out.
I'm getting
All
it
right.
back out.
17th page in. What do you have written on that notebook?
I don't think
Are we
he
counting
numbered it.
sides or paper?
Let's count.
'Cause
Paper.
it's
Your choice.
covered.
Your choice.
1, 2, 3. That behavior is ripping. I better fix that. 4, 5.
Because I'm sitting there knowing how
6,
Mason's
7,
brain is. It's got to be something
8,
like, don't step
9.
on cats.
10, 11,
What if it
12,
doesn't look
13,
like a cat though?
14.
Like, it looks like a raccoon.
15.
It's fair.
Don't step on
Like,
raccoons.
I'm like looking at these
16,
pages and they're
17.
completely
They're
filled front and back.
Wait,
Yeah,
16,
17 comes after
17.
16.
wait. Is this one 16? I think
don't
this
know.
one's 17.
I don't know. Okay, go for it.
Besides research and stuff, the chieftain, a name for my book, hobby cooking and wood carving. There's nothing funny on here. Riley absolutely can't cook unless it's over a fire grill. I have
I love
terrible. I have a hard time reading this.
Like, when I see Riley at conventions, it's always fun to say hi to him, and because like when he's trying to like say, Mason, you're being bad.
Seeing the dynamic between you guys, first over at Level Up and then over at
Level Up was a hard
Bennett.
time.
Look, Level Up is always one of those where I've got fond memories of it, but at the same time, like that was our like second con with you and whatnot.
I
And
think so.
I think that was right.
Yeah, level up a second.
I think that was right before we officially were coming around with like, okay, we need to actually have Mason on the team.
That was the first time I explained Game of Thrones, and I've done it like 12 times since then.
Or breast augmentation.
Yep, that was the breast augmentation discussion as well. Like I said, Mason, you are a treasure trove of.
Be proud, girls. Sorry, go ahead.
What?
Be proud of yourselves and your assets.
I love the way your brain works.
Thank you. I get confused by it.
And so do the rest of us. We just enjoy the show.
There's a place called Thompson's something beef jerky. It's like you have to buy beef jerky by the pound, and it goes bad within 3 days, which doesn't sound like what beef jerky should be, but it's delicious. And I bought 3 bags, so 20, 40, 60 bucks of beef jerky, and it went bad, and I kept eating it anyway, and it took me like a month to get all of the stabby beef jerky bits out of my mouth, out of like in between. It hurt a lot.
Do you know how much gas I get when I eat jerky?
How much gas you...
What?
I thought you were talking about car gas for a second.
Yeah, he just goes over to the gas tank, starts farting inside of it, and his car vroom vrooms.
No,
It's lighter than air.
That's not.
No,
how
but
that
yeah,
works.
like when you get all the beef jerky stuck in your teeth.
Yeah,
Oh,
I hate that.
yeah.
That place is
like
delicious,
seriously,
though.
the place the jerky's supposed to last for a long time. Is it really moist when you get it?
No? But you have to keep it in an open-ended bag. You can't put it in a Ziploc or anything, and it has to be in room temperature. And if you do both of those, it might last you 3 days if you're lucky.
That's so weird.
Why? Okay, so
It's
having
delicious.
beef jerky that has specific instructions scares me.
Like you
That's
gotta
fair. That's
snort a
fair.
line of sugar with it or something, or salt.
I'm sorry, what?
You have to snort a line of salt with it.
That doesn't sound recommended. I don't think you should be snorting anything, much less sugar or
But you
salt.
gotta keep it open to the air.
Salt and spice. Don't do that. Sugar's not a spice.
And everything nice.
I'm
These
still,
were the ingredients that made the perfect little girl.
Thank you.
I never know what's going on in your brain.
Chemical
I'm
X.
God damn it.
Thus, the Powerpuff Girls were born. I don't remember. what happened.
Buttercup,
I think you skipped a verse.
Bubbles, Blossom.
Yeah. And you're forgetting the most important character of the entire show.
The
Mojo
doctor?
Jojo.
You doggone right.
Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo.
That was
Jojo.
funny when we were doing our bro voices and bro force. I said Mojo Jojo.
It's trust me.
Mojo Jojo.
I still look back over at that video and the roller coaster that is everyone's vocal performance. Okay, because we've got you, which is your Yoda Mexican bro. All right. And then
He's a surfer Mexican.
I have no idea what you were ever trying to channel. Like, I swear to God,
Keanu Reeves.
it wasn't anywhere close.
Point Break. Whoa.
You can do that one word. All right, that's about it.
I know Kung Fu.
You
I
can't
think
even do
lost
that
it.
one that well.
You know, Carly had a dream about Keanu Reeves last night.
That's
I'm surprised she knows who that
unfortunate?
is.
I don't know.
Oh, I
who
made
that
her
is.
watch John Wick like last week.
Oh, I like that show. Don't look at me
What
like
did
that.
she think about John Wick?
She's like, eh. Like, she was asking questions and stuff. I'm like, shut up, boomer.
You-
I've seen all 3 of those. I like those movies.
Yeah. I can't wait till the 4th one. And the same day as Matrix 4?
Matrix 4.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a 3
Huh?
or 2.
What?
I saw the first one. and I
Yeah,
was
it's
like,
a trilogy.
I-
And they're making
I
a
know
4th
now.
one, so it's a quadrilogy.
Quadruply.
Quadruply. Yeah, just like, and so he's doing that. So Matrix 4 and John Wick 4 are coming out the same day.
They're not made by the same people or anything, right?
Yeah, they got the Wachowski. What? I can never say their last name. The Wachowski sisters are.
What?
I don't know. The ones who made the first 3 Matrix ones are making the 4th one, and they weren't gonna do it if those 2 weren't gonna be on the project.
All right then. Congratulations to them.
Mason's congratulations always sound like a diss.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good for them. Good job.
So yeah, I had what was it? And she's like, Keanu Reeves was God and was like fighting and had this power, and she hugged Keanu Reeves, and then she got some of his power, and it was fighting.
the best way to transfer power
is a hug. Yes, hugs transfer power. Actually,
Remember
hugs
that.
feel good.
Hugs do feel good. I would 100% agree.
Yeah. He's like, I walk in, and like after a few minutes, I haven't had a hug in like a few minutes, so I gave him a big hug.
I didn't get any hugs when I walked in. So when Brandon came in, I was like, Brandon, I've been deprived of hugs. Then he gave me a hug.
Yeah, he lifted me up, but didn't crack my back.
Yes, I did.
Like,
I
no, it
heard
did.
multiple pops.
I didn't hear any. I didn't feel any.
All right, well, new goal. Pop Brandon's back.
You're trying to hurt him?
No.
Just hurt me so I don't have to go to work. Monday's like 8 inches of snow, and I don't have my help, and it's gonna be a freaking busy day. I hate working in the snow. I had to all last week. It was wet and snowing
I enjoy working in the snow, personally.
and moist.
I hate the summer heat. I can't handle it. I just melt.
I have personal fans I put around my neck, and that keeps me cool.
I do that too, but
I have no air of reference anymore.
You have to drive in it.
I can't drive the car for right now. We desperately need to go and get the brakes done, which is something where like, see, that's one of the cruddy things about being an Uber driver is if there's anything wrong with your car, most people will sit there and be like, "Hey, your car broke." Okay, and it's one of those where it's just like, I know. Like,
did you know your car broke? Did you know?
I do, Mason.
I need to inform you over Uber.
I'm telling you right now, I am
broke.
very much aware of the fact that when I go down the road, if I even tap my brakes, the entire car decides to whistle. Okay, for some reason, it's annoying as hell.
Oh, it's really that loud?
It's louder.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like it's really
I won't
bad.
do it into the
It's like
mic.
a
And
banshee whistling.
It's freaking loud, and it's also one of those where like I've known that we've needed to change our brakes for a little bit, but like last night I had to drive from the airport up over to Alta, which is like it's like 30 miles, but it's about a 44-minute ride, and going up the mountain, not horrible. Coming down the mountain, the car wobbled so freaking bad anytime I would sit there and put like any pressure over on the brakes. It's sitting there like, and it's just like, I'm going home.
Oh, dear.
This ain't worth it, so yeah.
That's pretty rough.
My freaking car, I look at it and go like, I'll take care of you at some point. That's why tax returns exist. Yes.
The Dunkel Sizzle, Queen of the Road, my car, was
the Dunkel
leaking
Sizzle.
antifreeze really badly, so I had to keep like stocks of it in the trunk. Just got it fixed, $1,200.
Oh. What was wrong with it?
It was the timing gasket, so they had to tear out like the pump, and they had to tear out everything just to get to it. So it was like a few $100s just tearing out my car to fix the problem. And then they're like, well, this is expensive service, so we might as well just replace everything as we take it out.
Mason,
Now she's perfect again. Perfect queen of the road again.
with the car that you have, you realize that you could have gotten a better car for
I was
$1,200.
gonna say, I'm like,
Well,
your-
that's
your
assuming
car-
there's a better car.
there is.
Mason,
My
you
car's
could have gotten a better car. for
there's no
12
better car.
There
Yeah, it's like
absolutely
nope,
is.
that's pretty much you could call it just totaled.
It's already totaled. I have no idea.
Why you? God, you're so young. All right.
He's older than some people.
Yay, Big Brother forces to Ethan and Caden.
I'm telling you,
I'm older.
if that car has one thing that's wrong with it, just get rid of it.
It's
Get
the
rid of
queen
it.
of the road, the Dunkle Sizzle. How am I supposed
I'm
to?
sorry. Let's put the Dunkle Sizzle down. All right,
Nope.
look, we'll go and we'll get some good true bull hunks to be able to go and put the Dunkle Sizzle to bed. All
We'll
right,
get some bull honks to do it.
There's a lot to that sentence that I had to process.
Processing.
Processing.
Yeah, no, it's
Processing.
I will say I'm sorry for that. I am like 20 billion different kinds of tired right now. Like I've been up till like 2 or 3 in the morning every single day this week, on top of also like getting the kids done during the day and like making food and then voice acting, which fuck.
Yeah, you did like 500 things yesterday
Yeah,
with the voice acting.
Yesterday was a lot. Like I went and had to start recordings on an audiobook that I'll be voicing. And trust me, it's an audiobook that none of you will ever hear and whatnot. But
How to cook leeks.
no, it's actually on philosophy. Like I can't go too much into it, but it's
Philosophy.
a philosophy book.
I read
So
those.
we'll see
Interesting.
how that goes. Yeah,
How many chapters?
I don't know. Well, how many did I get done?
Yeah.
Like only like 4.
Ooh,
So
that's a lot of reading.
It was, and it's a whole lot of names of like this name of. All right, let's go to Google. Let's figure out what this name is.
Frankenstein Nero.
It was a whole.
I don't
thing.
know.
What'd you say?
Frankenstein Nero. I just said something.
He just put a bunch of consonants and a couple of vowels together and hoped that it worked.
Yeah, it's a
Guys,
philosopher.
That's Stephan Watson. He's the philosophy guy.
Yeah, they're all gonna know you next Sundance.
No, I'd say probably the next thing that most people would hear me on would be there is an audio drama where it's a Sherlock Holmes story, and if you don't know I'm in it, you would never guess my voice and whatnot.
Are you Watson?
No.
Elementary, dear Watson.
I like walking into the building. Everyone, we're sitting there meeting the other voice actors. Like, okay, hi, my name is Stephan. And all of a sudden, it was like, okay, well, we don't need Watson for this one, but it would be great if we could. And I didn't say a doggone word. I'm just like, cool. I'm a thug. No need for me to say anything. And then all of a sudden, that's when the casting director looks up and like, oh. Stephan, your name. And I'm like, I know. My last name is Watson. And then it just never ended after that. It's like, Holmes, your assistant over there, the dark short one. What is his name? And I'd just be sitting there like, Watson, can we go on with the rest of the performance? Oh.
I kind of envy you, honestly. My last name's boring.
It's a name, trust me. Here's the thing is when your name has some sort of iconic tie to something else, everyone goes to it immediately. You get very tired of hearing it. All right.
See, no one quotes Willow at me though.
How many people remember Willow?
I've never seen it. The only thing I know about Willow is sometimes my dad will go, Willow, and my mom laughs and
They're
kills
planning
over.
to remake it.
Planning. Let's see if it actually happens.
Yeah, like
and
everything.
knowing that if they do make it, the only person that they're probably going to think for that role is going to be Peter Dinklage. And I'm sorry, I don't want to see a Peter
Ding,
Dinklage
ding,
Willow.
ding, ding.
I don't know
ding,
who that is.
Dinklage. He'll be in
We'll go
everything.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no one quotes that. Like mostly everyone just like says quotes a tallywhacker or pectoral muscle.
Like I said, you think that you want someone to sit there and draw a tie to your name for something? You don't.
What? Is there something to do with Brandon Peck in the movie Willow?
So short people are called Peck, and so they say
What?
out of the way Peck.
That's not a thing. You made that
That
up.
That is absolutely a
I
thing.
never make up a thing.
That's even less true.
Hello.
See,
That's-
and this is so for
Hello, child.
anyone that is watching, you just saw another head walk in, and
Farewell,
then
child and dog.
one of my dogs.
You should close.
Yeah. So,
Bye, child and doggy. Ruff.
Yeah, that was science experiment number 3. So,
Goodbye, the 2 children. One was on 4 legs.
Right. No. Once you actually have children, you stop referring to animals as your children. Okay, and I'm not saying that people should or shouldn't do it. I'm just saying, like, once you have your own, trust me, you go like, that's a child. And no, it's like, that one's a monstrosity, and that one is a dog.
It goes rough.
That one's a living
They
tornado.
both go rough.
And that one's a dog.
Do you go rough?
We don't talk about what I do in the bedroom.
I was not talking about the bedroom.
That
Okay.
escalated quickly.
It
Yeah.
was low-hanging fruit, and I went straight for it, all right?
With your voice acting voice.
My voice acting voice, yes.
Rough.
No,
Rough,
okay.
Don't tell me you're gonna be auditioning for some hentai.
No, but I do have a story. So I did go and audition for a dating sim game. I've actually auditioned for a few now.
Oh,
haven't
dear.
heard back.
Dream
on-
Daddy.
Yeah, haven't heard back on any of them, but one of them, they like inside the actual line description is like, mimic heavy panting, heavy breathing, and and be sensual with it. And the entire time I'm like, this is gonna sound like porn and whatnot. So I remember sitting there doing the lines like, yes. More.
Women and children covered
Jeez,
your
you sound like a big old like
I
like
was
monster
I was
eating.
supposed to be an ogre.
An ogre and dating.
An ogre in a
It's like-
dating sim.
I'm like an onion. Onions have layers.
Trust me, if I'm in another, it's like I auditioned for another one using more of like my regular voice, but this other one was just like panting, moaning, heavy breathing, and I'm sitting there. I'm an ogre. Yes.
I'd just go for a run and I'd get the heavy breathing. I go.
I don't think they want that.
I don't think they want that at all.
Will you give us some heavy breathing? Yeah, I'll be right back. Give me like 5 minutes.
I'll be back in a jiffy. Just let me run like 10 feet and I'll be.
Do you guys have some
Your
stairs?
stamina sucks.
No, not, my stamina's good because like I gotta with my job it makes my stamina
Do you guys
last
have
longer.
some stairs? That'd make this. A
Oh,
lot
I
faster.
do. Lifting appliances upstairs suck.
That sounds
Ugh.
like it's terrible.
Oh.
It's
Wait, how about you purr for me? Can you purr?
maybe there's no reason to go and do that over on the pod. I'll do that for you after.
No. We're gonna make this explicit.
Oh, heck, we hit explicit every single time. Guaranteed.
Explicit warning: there are sex noises happening.
I don't think that's what they're called. I could be wrong, but
What you want to call them? Beast noises or something?
peace.
Animals in the bedroom?
That's what you do want to be called. Most people would love to be referred to as an animal in the bedroom.
I got called Papa Dragon once. It was weird.
Say what?
We were watching Avatar.
The Last
And like
Airbender or
no, like
Blue
so
Man?
James Cameron Avatar with the blue people, and
So the less
like the big thing, the big flying thing at the end where it's gonna drop the payload or something. It's like Papa Dragon,
Yeah,
blah
you
blah,
did.
and the girl's like, "I'm gonna start calling you Papa Dragon now."
And you got called Papa
I got
Dragon?
called Papa Dragon.
How
Please.
many public places were you in where that happened?
I don't have sex in public.
That's not what I meant. But
I'm telling you right now, if you didn't ever once sit there and be like, Papa Dragon descends upon you, I will be judging you so much. All right. It's not that I actually want you to go and do it because it's horrible. But
It's
if
horrible.
You
I-
never at least did it as far as a joke. I've done horrible things as a joke inside the bedroom, usually just to make Tiff laugh.
I don't remember what I used to do with this particular girlfriend.
I'm telling you right now. Look, all right, we'll share a little bit. Look, all right, I
This is
have
not
done a
my field.
kamehameha in the bedroom. All right,
Okay,
Did
funny
you have
story.
to drop your weighted turtle shell before you did it?
I'm telling you right now. All right, not that old. All right, I mimic myself after Gohan, who's the real. Shut your face.
No. I'm letting you finish your story.
All right, but
Saying
yeah,
Gohan,
there's-
right?
I'm telling you right now, like Mason. Oh God, feels like I gotta give you the birds and the bees talk.
No one ever has.
Next time when you do, I'm telling you, just have fun with it. Just have fun with it.
All right, give me a minute.
Okay. No, there was
Pocket memo's
there's
coming out.
like a cartoon that River had posted, and I sent it to Carly, and it was funny. It was Goku and Chi-Chi at it, and Goku was behind, and Chi-Chi's enjoying it, and then she looks behind, and Goku just waves like
He's
his
just smiling, like,
innocent little
"Hi."
hi. It was hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing all day. It was like the best thing I'd seen.
I'm not gonna lie. So after seeing that, I was just like, experiment time. So the next time Tiff and I you're just sitting there like, hi. What is wrong with you? Yeah.
Hey Mason, you want to come on the podcast? I didn't think I was going to be talking about sex.
Now you know.
So how
Mason.
was it for you when you experimented?
Did you get slapped?
Yes.
I know if I did something like that, I'd get slapped.
It's
I know if I'd get slapped no matter what.
after almost 10 years of marriage, and governing you guys, like you would have this sort
Cover
of
me.
like relationship and whatnot. Like Tiff and I, we do more things just to make each other laugh while having sex than anything else. It's just sort of like yay.
Yay.
Because during the entire thing, you're just like, I would love to sit there and be able to act like the movies. I'm not that cool, so I'm gonna do what I do best, which is make people laugh, and I'm good at that. I'm very good at that.
I'm going to be honest, I never connected laughter with sex before today, so I'm glad I learned
Yeah,
something.
that
You all learned something today.
The first time Tiff and I ever laughed while having sex and whatnot, I farted so freaking loud. Like I was doing my best to be able to hold it back, but it was just like you're inside the moment. You're doing what you do, and then all of a sudden I just ripped one so bad to the point of like just stopped, and all you hear is like a, and I'm like, oh, we're both laughing and whatnot. We literally just started laughing. It was just like, all right, I'm sorry. This is
Things
too
are hot
funny.
and heavy, and things get loose.
yeah, was it a cold fart?
Yeah, it was a thing. It was definitely a thing.
Some sulfur dragon
and
happened.
whatnot. Thankfully, no. No,
Dutch
Sulfur
oven
Dragon
her.
hadn't reared its ugly head, at that point. But,
We were driving today, and I've been gassy, and I locked the windows.
You locked them?
And I was like, I farted, and I smelled it. It was like pretty bad. She didn't say anything. I was like, what the heck?
that's love, all right. That's love.
Nothing.
When she knows that you're being a dickhead, and then still goes like, "I'm gonna put up with this."
No,
I'm
she
not gonna
didn't
kill you."
notice I locked the windows.
Okay, but you realize that she does have a mouth and can easily tell you like, unlock the windows. She didn't do that, did she?
She didn't even try to do the window.
See,
She hadn't.
She loves you and she's putting up with you and your
I think
stupidity.
I think once it got like a foot away from me, it stopped. Like being smelly, it diffused into the car.
As someone that has smelled your internal aromas, no, it didn't stop.
That's a great
All right.
band name.
It-
Internal aroma.
It's not. It really isn't.
Like when you were saying that, I'm just picturing it's like my bare ass up in the air and your mouth is just open as I'm farting.
Why would my mouth be open?
I don't
Why,
know.
why would you be farting into my gullet? Look, if it gets in my nose, that's one thing, all right? But why I'd be sitting there like, huh? All right.
That's just what pictured in my mind.
Let me suck on
When-
that anus and
I
draw
never
out
said
the
you're
gas.
sucking. You're a ways away.
Not gonna say anything to that one. What I was picturing was like a kid in school cheating on a test and be like, she didn't notice, so I must have gotten away with it. So I'm just gonna continue to do it. That's more what I pictured when you said that.
I had a teacher that would shake her keys when she was farting in class.
Okay, now
For all who don't know,
how long did it take you guys to actually clue into that's what was going on?
Oh, it's a story that's gone down through the ages, and so we knew.
See, I really wish that that more teachers did stuff like that, because the realization that I made with one of my teachers is that she would wind up putting on the Braveheart soundtrack during our reading time, and I always thought like, oh, she's doing it because like it's mentally stimulating and things like that. And then it occurred to me maybe about like 3 or 4 years ago. I was like, oh, that's right. It smelled a lot like weed. I just didn't really know what weed smelled like. And she just would do that when she was basically high as a kite and whatnot. And she just like, we're doing reading time because I'm tripping really bad right now.
there tells the legend of a teacher who, whenever she smells, Braveheart will sound.
Look, all right. Southern California public schooling system. Teachers are weird. All right.
Whenever
Far
she
out, man.
smells, keys will jingle in the wind.
We all didn't know what the hell well, no, some of us knew what was going on.
I didn't.
I did not.
Nope. I was one of the kids who tried to read 2 books at once and never worked.
What's wrong with you?
A lot. I've been tested a lot. You weren't expecting that answer, were you? I threw you a curveball.
I'm pretty sure no one was expecting that answer, Mason.
Yes. That's what I hope for.
I'm trying to picture how they tested you, you know? It's like, did they, like, put a straitjacket on you and put you in a padded room
That's not testing.
to see what you would do? And put 2 books on the ground? Okay. Like, you're sitting there, like, tonguing the pages to go to the next page.
Tonguing the Pages. Another good band name. Sorry,
It's,
please
it's
continue.
really not. It's really not. That might be the episode title, but it's really not.
Can you get away with that on iTunes? Tonguing the pages.
Damn sure try.
So, maybe I shouldn't say this, but for White Elephant this year, for those who don't know, it's a game where you exchange terrible presents. I'm not gonna say who it was, but one of my family members opened a gift right next to me, and it was the 50 ways to cook a chicken or something like that. It's like a 50 Ways of Grey cookbook for chicken. I learned a lot of new terms. I flipped through that and everyone just laughed, and I was like, what does this mean?
Such as words like.
The only one I can remember is eagle spread chicken. That's the only one I can remember.
That's a skiing move, the eagle spread.
There's lots of pictures of men without shirts and 6-packs and ropes and cooking chicken.
Wait.
Was this colorized or just drawn?
They were colorized. They were photographs.
They're photographs,
They were
not
photographs.
drawings.
No, they were.
Mason, are you sure this was a cookbook?
It was a cookbook. I made sure 3 times.
Did it have salt and pepper in it?
No, yes, it
Mason?
had ingredients. Is that
So,
what you're asking?
Were the pages sticky?
No, it was a new book.
Was the rope on the men or the chicken?
The chicken.
Was
It
the
was
man... How did it show the man eating the chicken?
There was no. It was just abs, and this was it. If you ever saw below, he had pants on.
I really don't think that was an actual cookbook.
Was
I
there
think
a
it might have
ban-
had a couple of recipes in there, but I don't think that was a cookbook, son.
Was there...
All right.
That's possible. They
was-
just told me whatever. To
No
get me
one
to
cooks
shut up.
chicken, just dick on display and half naked. All right. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you ever tried cooking bacon naked? It sucks.
Bacon, make it.
Why would you try to cook bacon naked?
Well, like, you didn't want to put any clothes on,
You didn't have clothes when
and
you
you
woke up.
won't try cooking bacon, and then you get some hot grease on your tallywhacker, and then you decide this is not a good idea anymore.
Brandon, I've never once had that interaction. Not once.
Well,
in my life.
sometimes, like, you're
Is that what happens when
you
you
don't
get
put
drunk?
clothes on after sex, and then you're like, oh, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go make some breakfast for her.
Most people would sit there like, make a sandwich, have some leftovers. You're over here cooking bacon. All right, dicks out and bacon too. All right, something's wrong.
I learned this at a younger age that hot oil is not good on the tallywhacker.
I would guess
Brandon,
it's not good anywhere. Honestly,
Were you using bacon grease as your own lubricant?
this is a multiple choice question. You don't have to
I
panic.
put clothes on afterwards.
He's not.
That sounds like it would not smell great.
It's definitely a thing.
I took a shower afterwards too.
But afterwards, you're not.
No,
talking about
like
the-
after cooking.
I am afraid of your mental status and your junk.
You make breakfast for ladies in the morning.
Not with dicks out.
Sometimes they like to watch you walk
Burn
around
yourself?
naked.
And sit there, sit there and be like, look, pinwheel and bacon.
Here's your
Sometimes
sausage.
It's-
Don't poke it with a fork, and please do not put mustard on it.
That's
That's spicy.
that's
I think it's already burning from the oil, isn't it?
that's Mason.
No, like it happens, and you hear me scream like a little child. I'm like, ah!
Huh? Now
Put
you
cold
cooking
water
bacon
under it.
again. Yes.
I put on like at the finished cooking. I put on like one of those cooking aprons.
But
I
not
was covered.
pants.
You still scare me.
You didn't get to go through the effort of pants.
No, it
Went
was
through the
that
effort
was
of
close.
apron.
The apron was closer, and it
Crazy.
would have burned if I wouldn't and got some pants on.
Absolute craziness. You're
This-
you're a monstrosity.
And I don't
for
like
the
wearing
human kind.
pants without underwear, so
I don't-
it's not uncomfortable.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have anything to say, which is fine because we're coming up over on time.
No.
So
I want to
think-
keep talking.
I know.
No.
I guess
Going commando
trying to
chafes.
keep with the format. People kept on saying they wanted shorter episodes, so I'm giving them shorter episodes. You guys want longer episodes? You put them down over in the comment section or reach out over to us and we'll do that.
Yeah, come visit us at thecrackedbrain.com.
Yeah, the newly formatted site. You guys didn't get to go and see the new stuff that showed up. So yeah,
I saw what you posted, but
yeah.
you said you need to see it in person.
Yeah, I left them over at Ethan and Ray's, so there's that. But new products are about to go and hit the Cracked Brain store. I know you guys are really, 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 really going to like them. And then we're even designing some more things that you're gonna get your shirt. I hate the fact that you're getting your It's All Connected shirt, but it's gonna happen.
Yes.
So there's that. So yeah, definitely go and check that out. Check us out over on social media. Just the Cracked Brain at everything that we do. And then our YouTube channel, which is probably like our most active side of things and most consistent.
Oh yeah,
truth be told.
consistency.
So yeah, like this next week, since people will be getting this over on Wednesday, like what video is coming out this next
Move or
week?
die.
So that's
Move or die.
right.
So you,
Me,
Caden, and Mason,
Yeah.
and trying to figure out how the game works, and
That was
it's
rough.
it's pretty funny.
that was an experience.
Yeah, like
wanna
so
play
you
more
guys
games.
do.
You guys want to play more games?
Yeah, we need. So next, we're recording games on the 8th.
Are we recording
Yeah.
games on the 8th?
I think we should.
I think we. In my brain, I know that the 8th is set for something. I just can't remember what. But yeah, it's like I know that more games will be coming, and then there's a couple other ones that I want to test out.
Well, I
Is
was
that the
gonna
film
say.
shoot of Brandon making bacon?
Bacon,
Brandon,
no.
make 'em bacon.
No, I was gonna say, if you get one at discount on the stuff in our store, how do they do that?
So if you would like a discount on everything over in our store, if you look over at the top right corner of the website, you'll see a little sign-in tab. You can now create your own account for Cracked Brain. With that link, we're still doing the artistic prints, so you're more than welcome to go, and if you want those prints like we did before with Patreon, go in and sign up for that. All of the subscription only costs $3. So we even dropped that down from what was going on over on Patreon. So it's a great way to be able to go and support us. It's very easy. It's very cheap. But just, $3, I can't tell you guys how much that actually helps us out. And what's that, that's going to be going into helping us further get other equipment and then get prepared for other videos, because we've all now started working on some other productions that will be going on probably within like the next couple of months. or
Yes,
so.
we got some things scheduled, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Get those edited
I
pretty
don't know
quick.
anything about anything.
Yeah,
Don't
you
look to
do.
Yeah, you do. They're
I do.
You've been involved in some, so. But yeah, so definitely go, and that's one of the best ways to be able to go and help us out. Doing that does get you I believe it's a 5% discount over on the Cracked Brain store. So it's a great way to be able to go and save your guys some money. And then we will be doing sales like every now and then. So there actually will be a sale coming up over in March. So guys, get ready for that one. Save your money, because we're going to be coming out with some the specific shirt I'm thinking of. I'm really looking forward to. I actually even sent a teaser to one of our friends, Eb, of the shirt, and she lost her mind with it.
I love it.
So yeah, looking forward to that.
Just
so.
$3 a month can provide medical assistance to those who need it most. Please help us.
Medical or mental?
Psychiatric.
Psychiatric.
We don't get into specifics. It ruins the commercial. Please
Help
we
prevent
need your
me
help.
cooking bacon naked.
To those who need it
Justice of
most.
all the world. So they're
We're calling the project Making Bacon.
making Jesus Christ. There we go. Absolutely freaking love it. So make sure you guys tune back in next week. Also, the new podcast, What You Making, has finally now dropped. By the time
Yay.
you guys are actually hearing this, the official episode 1 will actually be out. So
Yay.
definitely check in with that. You can find it over on Spotify. You can find it over on Anchor. But the best place to be able to go and get it will always be the Cracked Brain website. So definitely make sure you guys go and check that out and stay there. Subscribe through that RSS feed. So that's about all I have. You guys got anything you want to say?
Always, but I better not open my mouth.
That's a good plan.
Hit that like button.
Wow, rude.
Share it with your friends.
I hate you.
I said,
hate
no,
you.
no, share it
I
with your
hate
friends.
you.
Click
So,
that bell
if
icon
you think we're
if you want to
funny,
stay up on the notifications.
You know, if you're sitting around the water cooler, you can
Water
talk about
cooler.
us.
I'm pretty sure most people in this generation have no idea what the hell a water cooler is.
If you want, to stand around that campfire, talk about your friend's old crack brain here, just let us know. Click that subscribe.
And thanks.
I don't think anyone can come up with a better accent than that.
I don't know what that was.
I
I
like it.
really don't.
I like it. So until next time, people, we will see you all later.
Goodbye,
Bye.
friends. Yay.